All right, we're going to try this one more time. So I have some more tips, I guess, to give you. So I'm really excited to share even more to help you out on your journey as an AuthorTuber. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm MK Williams. I'm an author and independent publisher. I love sharing my insights about all things self-publishing with you. Before I get into the details about today's topic, don't forget to subscribe. That way you'll be notified when I put out new videos every week about self-publishing, making a career out of being an author, and being a mompreneur. So I put out a video on my tips for AuthorTubers a couple weeks ago. It was one of my bonus videos, and y'all definitely responded. So I wanted to put together some more tips that can help you with your channel. Now, these tips aren't just for only AuthorTubers. Anybody who's looking to get their YouTube channel started and get to that, just to monetization over time, these tips will definitely help you to get to that level. I myself have only just recently been monetized in the past few months, and that's after being on YouTube for 3 years, but I really took it seriously for the past year, and that's what's helped me. So my last video, I talked a lot about the strategy behind putting out content that people are looking for, right? So you're going to look into your analytics, you're going to use your tags, you're going to use your description so that people can find the video. But today I'm going to be talking more about the quality. Now, I know some of you can go back and watch my earlier videos, and I will tell you 5 for 5, I was not doing the tips I'm about to share with you. I had to learn them over time. So check the timestamps on my older videos before you go and post in the comment about how bad it is and how I don't know what I'm talking about. I know I'm trying to do better. So I'm definitely aware of that. And I cringe a little bit looking at those older videos, but it also shows how much I've grown. So with each video, I aim to get better and better and learn something new. I usually batch these. So usually there's a whole batch that's one little bit better and the next batch is one little bit better. I always want to make those slight improvements because I'm kind of testing and learning. The quality of your videos, though, is what's going to lead people to want to watch more and ultimately subscribe to get you that subscriber count you need and to get you the watch hours that you need. If you have heard the phrase, dress for the job you want, that's what your videos and your channel needs to do. If you want your channel to be monetized, it needs to dress or look like other channels that are monetized. So look at those channels and you'll probably catch some of these basics that I'm going to mention. So here are 5 more tips to help you on your journey to getting your AuthorTube or your small YouTube channel monetized. So the first is lighting. You don't need to go run out and buy an expensive ring light right away if you can't afford that yet. I do think there are some really inexpensive options out there, but if you're waiting to get monetized to reinvest it, in general, just find the room in your home that has the best lighting in it. I've always been in front of my bookshelf, but there were a few weeks where I was moving items from my office. It was now being converted to a nursery for my daughter, so I didn't have that available. I literally picked the space right in front of my desk because there's really great lighting there. That's what I wanted to do. You never want to rely on the light from your computer. Usually it's coming up and that's going to give you that, like, are you afraid of the dark flashlight under your face look? It's not the most attractive. And kind of number 2 feeds into that, which is your camera angle. You want the video to be straight on looking at you, or you want the camera to be above you and you're looking up. You never want to be looking down at the camera because I guarantee you the most successful supermodel will not look good at that angle. The phone coming up or the camera coming up at this angle, it's not good. You definitely want to be straight on or looking up towards a camera that's higher than you. I like looking straight on. It's like I'm talking to you directly, and I get some gray hairs every once in a while. It's easier for you to not see them when I'm looking this way versus up. So number 3 is the background. Now, I've mentioned I always have my bookshelf behind me. There were a few weeks where I was in transition, so I did just have a blank wall behind me. In general, you don't want to do that blank wall if you can avoid it. You want to have something behind you that adds texture and depth, but isn't too distracting. So for me, again, AuthorTuber, I talk about books. Oh, look, my bookshelf has my books on it, my client books on it. It's nice, it's fun, it adds depth, but it's not too distracting. You don't want to necessarily be in the corner of a room with the entire room behind you. That's going to be super distracting. It's not going to add depth. It's going to be too much. And also then, like, if you have laundry out, which I've seen people have on their videos, if you just have like stacks of crap or like unopened mail. Like we all have that stuff. Just don't show it on camera. That's like the nice thing about your camera angle is you can select what to show. And it's not to say you're pretending like you have this super clean, organized home. It's saying you want people to focus on what you're saying, not all the junk behind you. In general, even if you are an author whose genre is high fantasy and Middle Earth sorcery, like you don't want to record in a dungeon. You want it to look professional. You don't want to use fakey Zoom backgrounds. Again, as you move, it kind of messes things up. So if you don't have, a nice bookshelf or a nice little small area. Now for me, like this is literally a very small corner of my bedroom. Like you can't see all the mess that's over here. But if you don't even have that available to you, then go with the blank wall. But definitely try to find a little area where you can make a little video editing magic, and just show what you would like people to see. Okay, the next one is your look and your presentation. Now, as much as I hate to say it, because your words and your knowledge should be what matters the most in terms of the value and the quality you're providing, spending a little time on hair and makeup can go a long way. So yes, you're going to obviously be giving the best information that you can. And it's not to say that you need to look a certain way, but it's to say that you want to feel confident that you look your best when you're recording. That's going to shine through. You're going to smile a bit more. You're going to have more positive energy because you feel like $1,000,000, and that's going to come through in the quality. So for me, since I've had my baby girl, it's really tough to motivate myself to do my hair and makeup. Like I don't do this normally. I only do it when I record because then I feel better. And so I had a few videos in a row recently that I had a batch of where I thought I was looking good. I was like, my hair just happens to look great today, which it was great compared to my usual mom mess of hair. And so I felt great when I was recording. It showed through. I watched the playback and I was like, oh, I really should have done my hair. So I wasn't going to go re-record them to try to look nice and pretty. It was more just, I felt confident. I did do my hair today though, because I was very self-conscious about my hair in the past few videos, but it looks better and I feel confident, and that's why I'm smiling in this video. Okay, so it's just in general, have that confidence on screen, on camera. That's definitely going to help. Okay, my last advice to you is to answer every single question and reply to every single comment. So I mentioned this a bit in the last video about how that helps the algorithm, and how that also helped me to source for different videos to make. So one thing that I do want to point out to you is that you need to get so many subscribers in order to reach monetization. So when you are interacting with people, they have a reason to root for you. They have a reason to feel connected to you. They have a reason to subscribe to you. If you want to grow, I definitely encourage you to interact with the people who are interacting on your channel. It's going to get that engagement. It's the best way to do this, is just to respond to those questions, and that's going to help with your how much YouTube shares your video out to others. Now, I have the YouTube Studio app on my phone, so it's super helpful because it shows me all my metrics at a glance, which can be a little addicting to look at. But the best part is it shows me my most recent comments. So I can see, hey, somebody commented. I do try to get back quickly, especially after the videos are just posted, because I want to make sure that A, YouTube sees that engagement, and B, I want to answer people in a timely manner. For as much as I tell people to pack their patience self-publishing, most people aren't patient and they make hasty decisions and mistakes, and then I can't help them or fix it. But I can respond, while I'm feeding my daughter, while I'm waiting for laundry to finish. It's really helpful. I can get back right away, and it's really helped my stats in terms of the engagement, the length of time people are watching my videos and things like that. And I actually get in the comments people saying thank you for actually responding. So you definitely want to do that. And then the pinned comment, I mentioned that in the last video. As you're writing in like, hey, check out this next video, check out this playlist that's related. Don't just say, hey, check out this next video. Say, hey, check out my other video on book marketing tips for blah, 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 blah. You want to make sure the keywords that you want to hit in your video are also in that tagged, that pinned comment. So hopefully that helps. And actually you can go down and look at my pinned comment below, where I'm going to be telling you to check out my other video that I made about AuthorTube tips for how to get monetized, which is the previous video to this one. So what are your goals for your AuthorTube or your small YouTube channel? Have these videos been helpful? What are some other things that you're trying that maybe I haven't listed yet, or maybe I haven't even tried myself? I'm definitely really excited to share that with you. If you found this information helpful, please let me know below in the comments, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. That lets YouTube know that you're getting value from this information and can get it in front of other AuthorTubers and small YouTube creators like us. Now you can get back to writing your book. Hey, if you want to continue to support this channel and my other creative work, please head over to buymeacoffee.com and support my channel. You can buy me 1 coffee, 3, 5, 10, or you can even get a membership. Those who are in the membership are actually going to be included in the acknowledgments pages of all of my published books moving forward as a big thank you. And you can even get some additional options to get an Instagram thank you post shout out or a shout out in an upcoming video. Thank you so much for supporting this channel.